Welcome back, everyone. 9:22 is the time right now. From family to work, social media, we live in a really stressful time. And, well, everybody could use a little bit more happiness, right? So how do you do that? How do you bring it into your life, and how do you spread it? This morning, author and lifestyle blogger Jasmine Stringer joining us with some advice. Thanks for being here this morning.
Thank you. How are you doing this morning?
It was a little crazy earlier, definitely stressful, but the 9 o'clock hour is a little calm, and now I get to hang out with you and get some advice.
Yeah. So, I mean, these are really easy tips that anyone at home can apply. And so the first tip is be kind and spread kindness. You know, there was that whole pay it forward movement a couple years ago. But when you want to be kind, you need to start being kind to yourself.
We often forget to do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I tell everyone, the chatter that we speak to ourselves is terrible. If you heard anyone saying what you say to yourself sometimes, like, oh, you slob, why did you do that? You don't look good. You would really be appalled. So start with the kindness to yourself, and then just look for ways to be kind to other people. You know, say mind your manners, say please and thank you. Little ways to pass kindness on.
I love that idea. And you know, when also we talk about, you were talking about other people in your life, the special people you should also pay attention to and let them know, right, that they're special.
Right, let them know that they're special, but the most important thing about letting them know that they are special is tell them why they are special. I find a lot of times we say, oh, you look pretty, or you did a good job, but say, did you realize you did such a good job because you had like 500 million hard names to pronounce and you pronounced them all correctly? Or, gosh, blue is a great color on you. It really makes you pop.
Oh, keep them coming.
No, but when you tell people why and you tell people how they made you feel kind or they made you happy, they can repeat that. And so again, they can spread that, and they can do it for other people.
I love that, because that does bring up the morale, not just the morale of an entire person, but everyone around you.
But it brings up the energy. It kind of, you know, it takes it up 100, I say.
And you become happy, right?
Yeah.
Talking about gratitude now, we always want to be thankful and grateful, right?
We always want to be thankful and we always want to be grateful, but I find sometimes we think that, oh, we don't have anything to be thankful for, or my life is not perfect, or I was striving for this promotion and I didn't get it. But, you know, be thankful that you still have a job, because there's someone that doesn't have a job. Be thankful that you have a loving family that you could go home to. You know, if you went out on a bad date and you could say, oh gosh, I had this really awful date, but how many of your friends are sitting at home on the couch wishing they could even go out on a date? So I think when you look for the good in the situation, when you look for ways to be thankful, no matter what's going on, you kind of spark something which allows you to recreate more moments to be thankful for.
I know there's a saying out there that sometimes says when we worry about the things we don't have, we forget to see, or we don't see the things that we do have. So that goes in line with that.
And I think when we pay attention to the things that we do have, we find more things to be thankful for in our lives.
All right. You talk about exploring, too, and trying new things, right?
Yeah, I call this, you know, Elizabeth Gilbert was in town over the weekend, and she has this saying, follow your curiosity, because it just might lead you to your passion. I think sometimes we get in ruts. Sometimes we're like, oh, I'm just going through the motions of life. Shake it up a little. I tell people, why not try a different recipe? Community education is a great way to explore. You know, be a tourist in your own city. How many things are there here in Phoenix that you wanted to do that you haven't done? Have you gone to the zoo? You know, have you gone to the botanical gardens? Are there exhibits? Are there plays? What's going on that can allow you to explore?
I love all these ideas. Jasmine Stringer joining us with all these great ideas and ways to be happy. You don't have to look very far. You just have to look a little deeper sometimes.
Yeah, and more internal.
All right. I like it. Thank you so much for all that great advice. Stay with us, folks. Much more still ahead here on Good Morning Arizona. Jimmy